look ahead. If they're able to get that, somehow get the ball back and get another score, they have to go for two again. That's why teams are practicing multiple two-point plays.
We saw that Super Bowl 51 with the Patriots getting a pair of big two-point conversions. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he returns this to the 22. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all three timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
On second down, Kamara. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. 2 yards, good enough for a first. Trying to run down some clock with Kamara. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. It's a gain of 14 there, and that should be enough to get him home free. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll get it with just a shade under a minute to go in the game. So now Dalton. He'll get this one underneath to Kamara. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43. Another yard would probably put this thing in the books. It's 2nd and 1. Big spot, Andy Dalton. No, he doesn't have it. Maybe some alligator arms there going over the middle. 3rd down.
On any passes in the middle of the field, anyone who's going after the football is going to be conscious that it's probably going to be contested and often physically. Sometimes that leads to drops.
All right, here's Dalton. That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Dalton wants to throw. And that is incomplete. The coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Well, that was all about the defender making life difficult for the receiver. Very tough for a guy to hold on to the football through all that contact. He ends up forcing the incompletion.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Dalton's throw caught by Olave. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 27-yard line. Not running. Dalton wants to throw. And a big loss here as he's taken down. That's George Karlaftis, who fought his way through the line to bury him. So this one a victory here for New Orleans. And a little bit of a surprise, they lose the turnover battle, but wind up winning the ball game.
And this is very unusual because you know all teams stress winning the turnover battle as a key indicator to winning ball games. So when you get something that goes against the grain like the one we saw here, it's quite the oddity. Now let's face it, they'll be very happy that they pulled this off, but they do know that in the future, they've got to work on taking care of the football because this won't happen very often.